So today we're going to be taking a look at the J Balvin Jordan 3's, discussing some drama around the industrial blue Jordan 4's, and give our thoughts on why Nike is blaming Zoom meetings for their lack of innovation. But before we get into that, let's do a quick recap and play the intro. Sweet. How you doing, Charlie? Busy week?
Good. You
got your
good
master's fix?
I got my master's fix. I did.
Nice. I watched
watch
some
it
of
all?
it. I watched a
Did
little
you?
bit. We actually met up with Joe Rillo again. They had like this event down at Piedmont Park. We found a cool little bar that had it playing on every single TV. So we just chilled for a few hours, relaxed, watched the game or watched the matches. What do they call them?
The rounds. You almost got it.
Rounds? Yeah, I was like, it's something. It's not games, but yeah, no, it was enjoyable. We got pretty into it, so that was fun.
Oh, good.
But yeah, man, very enjoyable stuff. But how was your big trip this past week? Feels like forever ago now. It's been a minute. Out
You
to
talking
New
about
York,
New York?
LV party.
Yes. Did we not talk about that last episode?
We talked about it, but you didn't go to it yet. I don't think, right?
God, that feels like 3 weeks ago. I forgot. I'm looking at my calendar right now, and
Yeah.
that was
We recorded the last
that was
episode a
Thursday and
few days
Friday.
before. Yeah, that's why.
Gal. That feels weird. I feel like I went to
Right.
that like 2 weeks ago.
That's crazy, man.
It was good. I got there the morning of the party, recorded a bunch of shorts with Giancarlo. We got everything you're going to see on his Instagram blazoned areas, everything I did. So we did like 30 shorts in a day.
That's crazy. He pumps them out, like
edited
you were
and-
saying, like one
Yeah,
take,
no.
easy. That must be nice.
He's good. He's great. I mean, he's the OG on camera, so he knows how to do it and get the
Yeah.
hook and all that garbage. But we just pumped him out, and I simple edits on him. It's basically filler content because he hasn't posted anything in
Yeah.
a year, essentially. So he's got a YouTube doc that's going up hopefully this week, if not next. It's in his hands. He's just got to post it, do his thing with it. But that's fully edited. And then we just pounded out a bunch of shorts just kind of in the warehouse because now he just sells on Whatnot. So we were just getting a bunch of shorts, and easy one is stuff when it sells, what price it sells for. It attracts new buyers, and so just kind of keep building the brand type of content. So that was good. And then went to the LV party. Crazy, way out of my league. Not something I ever thought I'd be at.
Seriously.
So it was raining. Yeah, no, it was crazy. So it was raining. He drove his AMG, so we had a sweet car, which was fun. Whenever he drives that, picks me up from the airport and that.
Nice.
So we pulled up, valeted the car. They brought out umbrellas for us. It was him and his girlfriend were there and brought out umbrellas, checked in. We immediately got champagne glasses. We walk in. It's like this big, it was right across the street from Central Park to kind of give you an idea.
Oh, cool.
And it was basically essentially an art gallery that was redesigned. It was 7 floors, and each floor had different installations and stuff you can check out. Yeah. And so we immediately got champagne. You walk in, and there's this big LV sign on the left that was custom made. There was a person playing the harp. It was crazy. And they're walking around with hors d'oeuvres and stuff, little cookies, and the cookies were made by 2 different Michelin star chefs in the back. So like everything was insane.
Go. Yeah.
And so that was really cool. And then you kind of go through I'll have to send you some pictures too if you want to overlay it on the YouTube. But they had different one-of-one pieces, and so the whole part was you had to spend a lot of money at Louis Vuitton to even get invited, and then it's basically all one-of-one stuff that nobody can buy unless you're at this party. And so they had alligator skin, crocodile skin bags, like white leather that they don't sell. They had tables, they had chairs, they had plates, they had plant hangers, they had lamps, like stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. They had trunk sets that were crazy. They had bags that spelled out Louis Vuitton that you only could buy all of them because you had to keep them all a set, like just a bunch of crazy stuff. And then right at the top, so you go through all these different floors, and then at the top they had the Holy Grail. It was a yellow crocodile skin bag, and this one you're definitely gonna have to overlay. Each LV monogram was hand painted white. It had 24 karat gold. I think it was 24 karat, but 24 karat gold chain that was completely gold. And the bag was $1 million, which is absolutely ridiculous. So
That's wild.
And it came with like a trunk case too that you get with it. So that was pretty crazy. So I mean, it was cool. It was cool to see the people, just kind of people watch, not break anything or touch anything.
Yeah,
And
yeah, seriously.
kind of don't stand out like a sore thumb like I felt like, but it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
That's wild, dude. Well, I love it. I'm excited that you got to go and experience that, but kind of a bummer you didn't get to buy anything rare, right?
No, stuff was 10, 20, 30 million dollars. I mean, you kidding me?
That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh God.
Yeah.
But
So
I guess other than that, since that was forever ago, what's new? What you been working on? Get any cool sneakers?
So
what's up?
yeah, it feels like that was a while ago. Basically just catching up with stuff. Weeks, I can't believe it's already Thursday. The week's kind of just flown by
Seriously.
here.
Same.
Just a whole bunch of stuff, different stuff around the house. We were supposed to have we had an air conditioning tune up today that got rescheduled last second because it's too cold now, and so just stuff like that. I've gotten the golf itch, so I've been hitting balls. My dad just took over head of golf operations at the course that I grew up at playing, that he was the head pro at back in the 70s and 80s, and it's less than 10 minutes away. It's the closest golf course, and now I'm going to be out there all the time.
That's sick.
So if you're in Maple Grove, Minnesota, it's Sundance Entertainment. So
That's so cool.
I know, yeah, I'm pretty excited to be out there. So been doing that, trying to get some new clubs. I'm going on a golf trip actually next. We're going to have to record before Thursday because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be in Iowa playing some golf with my dad for a little golf trip. So
that's fun, dude. Very cool.
Yeah, so I've been getting the itch for that. And then just trying to get in shape, going to the gym, walking the dog, eating better, trying to do that for summer.
Yeah.
And then
hard,
oh, I know it's real hard because I like to eat. That's the problem. And it's easy because I just don't eat in excess and I get more active, which is the opposite of what I did the entire winter. And so if I do that and I start walking while I'm playing golf and get my steps in and like just sub calories of what I should be, then it's fine. I can eat whatever. It's just try to be healthy. I feel so much better. So it's always been a grind with me, but
yeah, I get it.
Been grinding that out. And then shoes has been nuts too. Just a ton of stuff in. New Antikais came in. I got some new Kizik's today. Abby got a pair of those too. I got the crazy Puma Fenty box. Insane.
Yeah.
I got to do a whole video on that still.
That's wild.
And then, I was just working on a little Poison ad before we got on. So it's just been busy pumping out content.
We just go in a circle with. There's always one of us working with Poison. It's crazy.
Basically, yeah.
They love it, dude. They love it. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. On my
What about you?
Dude, it has been so beautiful in Atlanta. I don't think we have closed the windows in like 6 days. We just have the patio screen door open, bedroom windows, office windows. It's just been freaking beautiful, man. So trying to get out and enjoy it as much as possible. Unlike you, apparently, because you said it was too cold to get the
Well, I mean, it's
AC
50. It's not like 10 degrees, which is nice.
Thank God. Yeah, 50 is not bad. 50 is doable. Outside of that, nothing too crazy, man. I need to get back into it because I've been in a funk the past like 2 days, just exhausted, but using Snapchat a little bit more, just trying to.
Been seeing that.
Yeah, it's been fun just kind of like documenting everything I'm doing in the day because then I don't have to spend 2 to 3 hours at the end of every day or the next morning piecing together a vlog and being super analytical about how I want it to come out. like details and everything. So it's just easier.
Which I don't want you to stop the vlogs. I want you to keep going with those.
I know,
but
I want to bring it back so bad. Hopefully, like during the summer when we're actually like out and doing stuff, probably like do a few days a week.
Hard to vlog when you're just like daily work schedule.
That like this whole week has been just wake up, work, get done with work, work on videos. Don't really leave the house, and I'm like, this is just boring. I need to get out and do something. So it's kind of hard to vlog on those days, but yeah, mainly use it as just a way to, I don't know, get more comfortable, I guess, on camera and just mess around with different angles whenever I feel like doing that. So especially since, you know, Snapchat's just, it's just Snapchat. I don't have to really care about it that much. It's just for fun. Outside of that, I did get some sneakers in. I got some Anti-Kai ones as well. I don't even remember. I'm assuming it was these, right? The Warrior, whatever they call them, Eternal
The Enlightened Warriors. Yep.
The Enlightened Warrior. Yeah, I was like, I don't even remember if I showed those on the last podcast because I didn't remember if I got them in before or after because it's just been flying by.
I know these weeks are flying by.
Let's see. The Flowers for Society guys sent me over like 3 of their shoes. If you follow me on Snapchat, I unboxed them, but they're cool. I need to actually take out everything and try them on. I've just been too busy, but they're all made of like vegan leather, so it's kind of cool. Something a little different. What else did I get? Oh, the J Balvins. These are cool. I want to talk about these here in a little bit, but very sick shoe. Quality is solid.
I know you posted some good photos of those.
Oh, dude, I had fun with those photos. The yellow background looks cool with them, but outside of that, they sent. I've been working with I Love Ugly, which is this brand based out of New Zealand. I actually wear a lot of their pants because they make great, like not super cropped, but just like a little bit of a crop to the jean, and they look really good with sneakers. So I wear them in a lot of my sneaker reviews, and every time someone would comment where the pants from, I would just tag I Love Ugly. Then they DM'd me like 2 months ago, and they were like, hey, thank you for showing us love all the time. We should figure something out, maybe get you on board to be like a brand ambassador or something along those lines. So I was like, yeah, I'm totally
That's
down.
cool.
Like, I always need new pants. So they sent me, I think 7 pairs of pants and like 6 t-shirts and this hoodie. So they were like, here's all this. They were like, make like a video explaining why you like these pants so much. Cause I actually do. Cause I actually wear them a lot.
Yeah. That's the best when it actually originates from like you wearing them.
So I'm really excited. Got a little wardrobe refresh going on, and then just do a video like showing off some different outfits. So I'm super excited to get started on that the next few days. Also in the process of trying to clean out all of my sneakers that I don't wear. I've got just this pile in the side of the room. A lot of it's just stuff brands sent me that I'm never going to wear anyway. So I need to just take photos of everything, post it on ATATF, and see if anyone wants to scoop them up. I would post them on my Instagram story, but I get nervous about that because a lot of those brands follow me on Instagram, so I don't want to be like,
yeah, you can't do that.
You know, I feel like that's weird.
The only stuff I personally sell on my Instagram is stuff I've bought.
Yeah, which
I don't
makes way more sense.
I don't sell really any of the stuff I get gifted. At some point, I'm gonna figure out what to do with it because I'm running out of room quickly. But
that's the only reason too, because
I have a garage.
Stuff like, yeah, that's true. See, I would love to keep everything, but I'm like, what? I'm in just a bedroom in here, and they're all just in the closet or stacked up behind me in the corner. I'm like,
it's tough when you're in an apartment. I remember it. I had a storage closet down the hall, and that was even like filling up. And
so I've got, I think like 22 pairs off to the side that I'm just like, please get rid of them. And some other stuff in the closet that I'm just like, I'm gonna keep it because I guess you never know. But yeah, It's exhausting. It's making me feel like a hoarder. Like now I look at all the shoes behind me and I'm like, I don't need half of these. Half of them I have because I'm like, oh, this is a great shoe and I want to own it. But then the other half, I'm just like, what am I going to do with these? But
You don't need them. No, I get that feeling. I
know.
totally do.
Especially working remote, I'm like, I don't even get a chance to wear any of this stuff. That drives me insane. I'm like, I'll get a shoe or look at a shoe and like these. I look at these every day because they're right by the desk, and I'm like, oh, this shoe's so cool. Like, I could totally put a nice outfit together with them.
It's a good problem to have. I have the same problem. It's like there's so many pairs that and then you go to pick something and you wear like, this is my thing is I'll look at my like sneaker wall and I'll be like, God, there's so many cool, colorful shoes. And then I'll pick out like my Born and Raised SBs or my Birkenstocks or like my Mocha ones. Like I'll never wear a cool pair, which is a shame.
Exactly.
But
and it's like I only wear the cool stuff when I'm like either going to a sneaker event or going like, I don't know, to the mall or something, just so I can be like, yeah, I'm wearing a cool shoe today. I feel good about myself. But I don't know, dude. It's hard. Too many choices. And there's pairs I want to wear that I haven't even touched yet. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll find the time to get to them one day.
Yeah.
But
no, I feel it.
Dude, I don't know. You want to dive into some sneaker-related news?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's start it off hot with the AIR, Nike Air. It's their AI concept footwear. So I saw this, I don't know, a couple days ago. About 6-7 days ago they came out with it. There was a Paris event. They were launching. It was a whole bunch of different stuff, but it was right around the eclipse because Victor Wembanyama's logo got revealed.
Oh,
we talked about that. And I don't know a ton about this, but basically they're AI sneakers that Nike designed. Preview sneakers that are linked to the Olympic Games, blah, blah, blah. And the shoes are crazy looking. Like, I don't even know how to explain them.
Yeah. No, they literally look like what they are, just crazy AI designed shoes, and I think like, a lot of them,
I don't even know
majority
where you put
are athletes, right?
Yeah.
Like athlete specific, but yeah, no, you're right. Like, how do you even wear?
They don't even make sense though. Like if AI was going to make like the perfect shoe, it would not look like this. It would not look like maybe it does, but that doesn't. There's no way this is the perfect. I don't know.
It's just weird to me because I'm like, yeah, that I don't even know how to describe that, but they all just look so wild, creative, organic, sort of. I'm trying to find words to describe them, and I have absolutely nothing. But I just don't understand why they would showcase this because it kind of just seems like a waste of time and resources. But maybe it's not.
The concept cars, but for Nike.
Yeah. Which is cool.
It's never going to release, but it's kind of like it says here that AIR stands for Athlete Imagine Revolution. And keep in mind, these are AIR range is currently just conceptual, but it's kind of a guide what's in the pipeline for the swoosh.
Okay. So they're just using AI
look
to make a
AI is such a buzz
reference
term right now that it's I think they're just using it as like an example. 3D printed silhouettes for these prototypes to be successful. They must stir emotion. True, they are. That's from Nike's head chief innovation officer. They must invoke a sense of awe for what lies beyond the horizon, on optimism for the future. What I really hope this project stirs up in the sense of unlimited potential. Nike Air is nearly 50-year young technology. We only hope for the cusp of blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they're just trying to stir up emotions. AI, buzz term, blah, blah, blah. They're cool looking. I mean, as a display piece, I would never rock this. I mean, are you kidding me?
No.
I don't think
like
you're
really
supposed
any
to,
of these would look sick in just like a display case.
These are cool.
Yeah. But, at the end of the day, it's just to get people talking.
Which, speaking about getting people talking, the Jordan 1 Wings pack?
Yeah.
I don't know if I announced this on the podcast, but that is going to be the next wear test. They arrived to Giancarlo, and they are shipping to me currently. So
Okay, I know we talked about it
he
a little
opened them
bit,
up.
and you
Yeah,
were
he
like,
opened them up on
maybe,
FaceTime, and the packaging's insane. So
dude.
I'm
I'm
hyped.
so
But
jealous.
yeah,
I'm
these
excited to
these
see
AI
those.
are basically just drumming up emotion. It's exactly what Nike wants.
Facts, 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 facts. So,
God, I feel
what do
like I
you
keep talking
think?
over you today.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
What are you gonna say?
I was going to talk about the Jordan 4s, but we can talk about these because I am actually really interested in these and the other Pegasus that they announced. So these are the
Gotcha.
Pegasus 41, which finally looks different because I feel like the last two iterations of the Pegasus looked almost identical, and this one kind of switches it up a bit. I think this is the first time they've used React X, whatever they call it, foam in a Pegasus too. So this colorway we're looking at right now is just all lime green, and it's not my favorite, but I feel like in the right colorway, this could be a cool shoe. What do you think about these?
There's potential, that's for sure. I've
Yeah.
never been a Pegasus person, just the
Yeah,
honest truth.
I've never owned a pair, but
I haven't either. But I think this other colorway, the Pegasus Premium, the orange ones.
those I need.
Pull up that tab. Now these are
Yeah.
really cool. These I can get behind for sure. These are sweet.
Yeah, and these release in like 2025, so it's going to be a little bit not too far
Oh,
away.
they don't even come out until
I
2025.
know, which is so annoying. I'm like, why are you showing us this? Like, I get it, you're trying to build hype, but
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
a bummer. Especially since it's cool because it's a Pegasus, but there's an entire air zoom unit throughout the entire midsole. Plus, the upper is super lightweight. It looks like they just
yeah,
look like something I would even wear. It's very futuristic looking, but it's like a performance trainer
yeah,
essentially.
I would rock these. I just want to know how
I
they
would
feel
too.
on foot, dude. That full length, translucent, like you can see through the entire shoe, essentially. That zoom air unit just looks sick, though. Looks nasty. And especially for different
Yeah, no, I can
colorways,
get
once
on
they
board
start
with you
switching
for
up the
sure.
colors. Yeah, dude. 100%.
If they did a
100%.
yellow or a blue midsole.
Mm-hmm. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking.
Oh yeah. No, I can get
Uh,
behind these for sure.
while we're on this topic of innovation and everything, do you want to talk about how Nike has kind of been blaming Zoom for their lack of innovation over the past few years? I don't know if there's an
Yeah,
article on
so
that, but I just think it's fascinating, right?
yeah, kind of go into it and then I'll add to my kind of thoughts on it.
Yeah, so it's like the president dude at Nike the other day was in some sort of meeting, and he essentially blamed Nike's whole lack of innovation over the past 4 years on them using Zoom for all of their meetings and not going into the office. And I'm just like, I can kind of get behind that, but when every other brand has been innovating, especially since 2020, it's kind of just using that as like kind of an excuse to me. But I don't know. What were your thoughts on this? I thought it was kind of just like a excuse overall.
So I'm curious. So other companies that have innovated, like you said, what kind of innovations come to mind?
Mainly, I mean, as far as like new models, I guess there hasn't been anything crazy. But I mean, you look at Adidas with the AE1s, they've been working on
I
those
knew you
for
were going to say that.
3 years. That wasn't even the first one I was thinking of. I mean, you look at New Balance with like the 90s, 60s, like these are crazy. Definitely not like a vaulted shoe. Like that's a whole new design that came out within the
Mm-hmm.
past 4 or 5 years. Kayanta 1's. Like there's been a ton of cool sneakers that have been coming out since then. And Nike's pretty much just been relying on retros like they have been for a long time. And it's like,
So
really?
why I say that is because honestly, I can't think of any companies besides the Kayanta ones, which were only designed because Kyrie split from Nike. He needed a
Yeah.
shoe brand, went to Anta. Anta's chasing, like they're trying to make waves. They made a crazy shoe. Realistically, it's a pretty basic basketball shoe. It's got a strap over the top, but it's got a really cool design and it's got a good story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
81, relatively simple. 9060, relatively simple compared to what other New Balances are coming out. It's just a wilder design than like a 2002R. And I
Mm-hmm.
think, honestly, the problem with Nike is that everyone was rocking with Nikes before COVID, during COVID, especially reselling Jordan 1s,
Oh, yeah.
Dunks, and they've been milking it. And I think other brands have not necessarily innovated. This is my take on it. Other brands have not necessarily innovated crazy, where Nike's coming out with the Pegasus Zoom and all these different stuff, the Air Max DN, like really
Yeah.
interesting stuff. It's just people are tired of Nike, and so they go to look at New Balance and they go get 2002Rs, 1906s, 81s, Antas, 9060s, like all these other stuff, Asics, gels. I mean, other brands that maybe have not been doing crazy innovations, but people are like, I'm tired of Nike. I'm tired of all the retros. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they've come out with anything crazy. I don't think any of the other brands have come out with anything groundbreaking either. Like, we haven't seen a new Yeezy pop up and it's like, oh, they're killing it. I think Adidas
Yeah.
basketball is killing it. I think it's partly marketing. It's Anthony Edwards is a young star. Everything behind it's just kind of working. It's like the perfect storm. I think people are just tired of Nike, and there has not been any crazy new innovations that have actually stuck. Like we've seen innovations, but there's nothing that's like the Air Max DN. It's already on sale under retail. It I mean it's cool, but it's not cool enough. So
Yeah.
that's just my take on it. I think he's the CEO. Profits are down, whatever the case. Got to come up with some excuse when you're on Fox News or whatever he was on. I mean,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have to. So he's just trying to keep his job from the board.
It
CNBC.
makes sense. Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. That's my take
Just
on it.
seeing that headline, I was like, or I think you sent me the article, and I was like, really,
Hmm.
really Nike.
Yeah,
I
I
get
mean
it. I
it's
get it.
it's lazy. I just am like, yeah, here's the share price right here, down 0.3%, 0.03% today. But I I don't know. I just don't. I can't. When I really thought about it, I was like, is there any brand that has come out with something that's been like a crazy innovation? Like besides the 81s, they're just like they're really working sales wise. I mean, you can still pick them up for retail, but I can't think of a brand that's come out with an innovation that's the only one I can think of is Crocs and the collabs, which we're going to talk about more of that later. But they've been coming out with crazy collabs and like crazy new shoes. We're still waiting on the Salehi shoes, like the Croc shoes you just
Yeah.
reviewed. Like that video did numbers. Like people are interested in that, but I don't know. If you have
And
any
then you think
thoughts on
about it,
this, please
like, I mean,
comment.
we all, yes, please, but there's been like no new sneaker technology either in a
Mm-mm.
long time. It's been React, Zoom Air, regular Air, Boost, Absorb, like Gel
Mm-hmm.
from the Asics, like nothing, nothing new. Which does that
Nope.
mean what we have is great and doesn't need to be improved, or like what? Like I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, it's like we're even with like technology and stuff like cameras, I could go into a million different things that I want there to be. I want there to be airdrop for photos and videos, but like cell
Yeah,
phones, like we're
yeah,
like peak evolution on those. That's why it's like we're getting AR headsets and AI humane pins, whether they flop or don't, but we're getting crazy new designs because the cell phone is like it's peaked. Like it's the best
what
it's
else
gonna
can you
get.
do? Yeah,
That's where I'm wondering, like footwear, like unless Nike goes down this crazy like AIR design athlete shoe and then maybe backtracks a little bit to come up with a new design. Like, where where do we go? Like, I don't know. I know that's what
It's
everyone's
weird.
trying to figure out, but
It's weird, man. What we
I don't
got?
know.
These are crazy looking. I don't know how I feel about these.
Yeah, so here, I mean, Nike Huaraches, I mean, Pata collab, like it's just another collab on a crazy design. They put some straps on these, no laces.
I typically am a huge fan of like Pata, however you say it. Their collaborations with Nike, but the yellow pair is not bad, but these just don't really do it for me
Nah,
that
dude, these
much.
are gross. These are terrible. Really look at this and say what you just said.
Like out of all the colorways, like
So based on the colorways, yeah, the yellow is the best, but the actual design, you're never gonna put this on your foot. No
that's a bad
shot.
shoe.
I'd pay
No.
you to wear these.
Yeah,
Like, these
I'm
are
like,
bad,
what
dude.
would you wear with this? This is like Gorp core style, like pants with all the straps and pockets on them and big.
Yeah, it's got to be
I
something
don't know.
crazy. These look like grandpa shoes.
They really do.
Like no laces, just one single strap. Oh my gosh, look at this photo.
I also
Yeah, these
never
are
knew
not
this was
good.
a model. The Huarache, what is it called? It's
That's a
weird.
good question.
Huarache something.
Plus.
I didn't even know that existed. And there's
Obviously,
probably
it's
a
not
good
got a
reason.
unique name. It's just the Huarache Plus.
Eh, it is what it is. Do better. I'm sure
Now I'm
Nike
in
was
like
like,
a
you
bad
have to collab
mindset
on
for the
this.
rest of the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
toast.
You're toasted. But yeah, I mean, you know, this is one of those shoes that Nike was like, you have to use this silhouette. Figure it out. And they were just like,
100%. Yeah, no
whatever,
way.
man.
Pato was like, yo, let's do a collab on those.
Yeah, there's no telling. There's really no
Uh,
telling.
let's
Oh
get back to
man.
our roots here. SB Dunks,
Yeah,
can't go wrong with that model. Great model. I don't know how
not at all.
to pronounce this. The Tro. You try it. I don't know how to say that.
I gotta get closer. It's really okay. Trocadero?
Whoa, that was really good.
Trocadero? Whatever that E is, I don't know. The Trocadero Gardens, which I was just there actually. Um, I think it's the gardens like that surround the Eiffel Tower,
Oh,
right?
really?
I want to say
On
someone
why
posted a
Paris is the
photo.
center of conversation. An ode to the city, paying tribute to one of the most historical places in the city, Paris. Taking design from the architecture of Jardins du Cardio, the color palettes, rich landscape, blah blah blah. I think so. Yeah. Well, that's
That's
cool.
cool.
You got to get these
Yeah,
then.
I need them now, but it's just the color blocking's kind of weird. It's like they took the Utos and kind of tweaked them a little bit, you know? It's got this light
Hmm.
gray, a little lighter brown, pale pink. It's pretty sick though. I feel like I could rock. It's a good summer
Yeah,
shoe.
these remind me a lot of the medium curry dunks.
Yeah, that too.
It's weird because yeah, it's a brown and white nice nubuck toe box. It looks like brown guts, brown laces, same white and gray, and then the side panel from the back to the middle, like the heel to the middle, is pink. Like if they
Yeah,
made that regular white with that brown, oh my gosh, these would sell like crazy.
easily.
But it's a Neapolitan colorway, and then you got a pink little hint on the outsole with like a ice cream twist looking design on the outsole. Cool little
Yeah,
tongue tag, but yeah,
I
these are
agree.
I like them. They're cool. I like the
Yeah,
material they used.
I agree. I second that.
I
Jordan
definitely want to
Brand
get these. I
or
just got
Nike in
the
general, they've been loving that Neapolitan colorway.
oh yeah, the 11s that sat on shelves.
Yeah, I don't know. But what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, I don't even know the name of them, but I hit on them. The City of Style SBs. I got those
Okay.
in. They're
Very
like the
fancy.
floral print that shock drop on the sneakers app, which I guess you don't
That's
have the sneakers app. So,
I don't. Yeah, but that makes sense. Now I know what you're talking about.
yeah, SBs. There you go. There you go. These are right up your alley. Jordan 1 Low Barons.
I did like these. The Jordan 1 was it a high? It was like a weird Jordan 1, the
I think it's a
Barons.
mid. I think it was a
Yeah,
high that was a mid almost.
I think that's right cuz it had that weird sort of pinstripe sock liner too, but I think these are cool. They do kind of just look like a one-off GR like dunk low, which is why I'm kind of like
Mm-hmm.
they're not crazy. But if I had them, I would wear them a lot. Like it's an easy shoe to wear, and I like Jordan 1 lows, so
Here's
can't
your
complain.
competition. Shark Kicks.
I saw
Speaking
them
of
everywhere the
shoes.
other day. They're posting
Yeah, these are
everything.
cool.
I would rock.
It's black heel, black swoosh, gray panels, white. The leather doesn't look amazing. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a good
What are you gonna do?
shelf sitter. Yeah,
Something for the people, which we need more of.
$140 retail. Sheesh,
Sheesh.
getting spendy for lows. This one I was freaking out about. So, one of the first sneakers that I ever kind of fell in love with was the Nike Cortez, especially the Forrest Gump colorway. I've had multiple pairs of them. I have a pair that I wear all the time that are fried. It's still the first pair that I ever bought. I even
Oh,
like try to
nice.
paint the midsole white again. Like they're cooked.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to get the Nike Cortez Forrest Gump again later this year, which I'm super hyped about. I'm gonna buy like 4 pairs and have them because they only release new colors of like a new retro that every like 5 years, and I wear them a ton. But Devin Booker pulled out Forrest Gump PEs on the book one.
Yeah.
Oh, I want these.
I'm just so annoyed, man, because he keeps coming out with these crazy like PEs that I think look really good, and then it's just like nothing. Like the general releases are just like fine. The first two, or I guess three, because there was like the two cream and gray, and then the blue. Those three were spot on. But ever since then, I mean, there's only been two other releases, and they've been okay. But all these PEs, and I'm like, bro, just drop some PEs. You don't need these for yourself. Everyone's already seeing them. Like, give the people what they want, man. Come on.
Dude, I agree. I agree. I mean, the photos that were posted on them too, money. They
Yeah.
just look. He's got NBA socks on that are same white and
Mm-hmm.
blue and red America. I mean, they're just. It's such a good shoe. I would love to wear these. I would love to see a lot of people wearing them.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, the shape looks great with this colorway. And they already have the bigger kind of
Yeah.
like swoosh like the Cortez have. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah, you can't miss with these. I mean, it's just such an iconic shoe.
Out of all the book one PEs, aside from this one, what's another one that really sticks out to you?
Air Max 95 Neons is the first one that comes to mind, and then the
I like
Shattered
those.
backboards. But
I was
these
gonna say
are
the
head over
shattered.
heels, way above those.
Yeah, these I would wear the most. I would love to have the shattereds
Hmm.
and the Air Max ones. Like those just look so good, man.
You know what they need to do?
Hmm.
The one thing that would solve the book one problem, they need to come out with a book one by you on the
I
Nike website.
Yep, 100%.
That would fix it. That
It
would
would.
fix the whole thing. Everyone could do all these PEs. This would be the greatest segue ever, and Nike would win the marketing kerfuffle that they've been having recently with these. Because if they showed all these PEs and then they did a buy you and you can customize and make your own colorway of these, you would see these everywhere.
It's game over. I do
Mm-hmm.
two or three pairs,
100%.
man. I'd,
I would too. I'm
Like
not
whatever,
even kidding. I think it
whatever
retailed
colorway.
like 140 if I'm not mistaken, 160 maybe. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
I got my blue pair and I just have not worn them because I'm like, it's a cool colorway, but like it's not something I want to just toss on my feet like these. I would daily these.
Yeah. I still need to get that blue pair.
So
I think those just look so good. But
they're
same as you,
nice.
I'm like, would I wear them? I don't know. I would
They're
like
a
to.
shelf sitter right
I
now.
would like to think that I would wear them, but
Yep.
it's just hard. Too many cool shoes to wear. Do you want to
Too
talk
many
about
cool
the
shoes.
military blue 4s? Have you been seeing a lot
Yeah.
of people either happy
Industrial blue.
industrial blue? Yes.
Come on now.
My apologies. Politically correct. But
There you
I
go.
feel like I'm seeing a lot of people that are pissed about them. And then I'm seeing other people.
Really wanted a pair of those for a while just because I really like that sail color that they used. And there's the hints of color, obviously, in the midsole, outsole, and back heel tab.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd wear those. I mean, it's cool because it's like a matte black, but
Oh, it's like it. Yeah.
I,
It is
and
pitch black.
I don't, which is cool. Like it's a different. It's not like a shiny black. Like it's a different sort of. It's a different finish on it, which I like. But yeah, I don't think I'd wear them.
Fair. Do you know? I think this box is different too. So obviously it has the sleeve and everything.
Mm.
You can't really tell. It's not bad. I think this is different, though, I would assume.
It's cool.
Like the dark purple. It's all right, but I don't know, man. J Balvin fans are going to eat it up.
Yeah,
Or even
100%.
not. Do you think they're going to sell for less?
I think they will.
Sell for
It's
less.
a cool.
or
I mean, I
more?
hope they like if they do any more 3's. I hope it's a completely different thing, and then that's like a J Balvin pack almost, like
Mm.
the light, dark. Like when I release hats, it's always like trying to get either two complementing colors or two opposite colors, so like a light and a dark. Just it looks good. Like people can kind of pick their preference because some people like all black shoes, some people like all sale shoes, whatever. So
Yeah.
if they like do another J Balvin 3 and it's like a blue pair, but it's the same like color hues, and I don't know.
I get that. I was kind of bummed because
really
the
like the
outsole
first pair.
does not glow in the dark. Which
That's a bummer. Does the first pair though?
I don't think so. But when
Okay.
it's in hand,
Well, there
like
you
that
go.
it's very bright. That outsole and that sock or the tongue, like it's jarring. It's very bad.
I gotta say, it's
not
cool to
bad,
see
but-
them do unique stuff like that though.
Yeah.
On a retro.
Yeah. And I love the like gradient hit, the sunset effect on the heel. Tight. I think it looks really good. But, overall, OG's better in my opinion. But that's just me.
I agree, 100%.
All right. What we got
Speaking
next?
about OGs, this is kind of big news. A
Yeah.
pair that I've been wearing all the time recently is the Jordan 185 metallic red,
Mm-hmm.
which sells for like $100, which blows my mind. But we're getting the
It's crazy.
Bred Jordan 1 back in 2025. So
Yeah.
we got to wait another year, but
Now,
it'll probably be like February of 2025.
are these going to be the 85 cut?
I hope, because then everyone won't buy them, and I will buy them, and I will wear them a ton. The 85 cut is insane. It's so good. You can slip them on if you don't lace them up all the way. If you lace them up to about here, slip them on, super comfortable. They're rugged because the material is a little stiffer.
Yeah.
The 85 metallic red, Seth, if you don't have a pair, get a pair. Trust me.
I know.
Trust
I need
me.
to
I
get
know
a
you don't have
pair
any
of self-pair.
85s. I know you're not a high guy, but just trust me on this one because they're such a cool pair to have even as a display piece. I have two pairs. It's like the only pair that I've doubled up on like ever. It's just they look good. The material is not as stiff as the black and white pair,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also not shiny like the white, like the neutral gray pair. It's
Thank
like they
God.
finally like got it right on this pair. So hopefully they do the same with the Breds because I'm in on the 85 shape. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do.
Yeah, the ones you're talking about, those are on the list, man. It's one of those where I'm like, there's so many cool shoes around that price point now that I'm like, I can't even decide what to get. But I've been seeing mixed articles about these Breds coming out next year because I see some people being like, oh, it's returning in its original form. And then other blogs like just don't say anything about whether it's an OG like shape, 85 shape, or just regular. So I'm like, please be 85. It looks, I mean, like the mock-ups are on an 85. So I'm assuming Z knows that it's an 85. But what do we know? I don't know.
That was kind of my thinking is there's got to be a reason that it's on the 85 shape. I know you can just alter stuff and make it look whatever, but there's got to be a reason in my mind. The one thing I do want to note is we already have a Bred 85, kind of like a flipped one.
We do the new
of the
beginnings?
varsity Breds. No, so they're called the Breds.
Yeah.
But they're basically reversed.
I forgot about this shoe, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. Prices have even gone down on these, but yeah, these came out in 2020, so God, that was 4 years ago already.
Yeah.
But if you look, take a mental screenshot.
Yeah.
Little different color blocking on them. Yeah. So
that's not bad, dude. I remember when that shoe came out too. I was working at Champs at the time, and one of my regulars came in wearing those. and I like looked at them,
Oh, really?
didn't think like anything of it, and then I looked again and I was like, wait, are those the 85s? Because that was like the first or second colorway of
Mm-hmm.
the 85, I think. And I was like, dang, like these look really good on foot. And I was like, from that point on, I was like, I need more 85s. And still to this day, I just have the lows. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Get the metallic reds.
I need them. I need them real bad.
Yeah, you
Mm.
do. Let's switch it up. Let's be done with Nike. Let's
Bye,
go to New
Nike.
Balance.
Let's go. What do we have? Dude.
So you just explain what we're looking at here.
All right. So if you're listening, let me paint you a picture. So you have a pair of New Balance 9060s. Great. Very comfortable shoe. But the upper has been replaced with your granddad's slippers, I guess is the best way to put it. So it's like the upper is just this 1 or 2 piece kind of like suede construction with a Velcro strap on the top that just has the little NB logo. And I have no idea who this sneaker is for. But
it's for me.
You would rock? I feel like you could rock these.
So I have a pair of 9060s that I gotta film a video on either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Haven't tried them on. Gonna do like a first reaction to trying on 9060s, the most comfortable New Balance currently. But these are so like grandpa ugly that I feel like they work, and I'm glad that they're dropping some sick colors. We got an all brown, mocha brown. We got an all like navy blue, like black, and then there's a black outer under midsole. I don't even know what I'm saying, with like a tan upper. And the brown pair is super cool. It's like poop brown, like really, really ugly with that. Like they're just so ugly that I kind of like them.
Right?
I don't know. I might be crazy.
I like that tan one with the black for some reason.
The tan one too. That's definitely the second or first colorway that I like the most. But the lacing system, you know what would be sick is if this wasn't Velcro, but this was a little magnet.
Oh man.
Dude, and you could just magnet them on super quick. How cool would that be?
I would rock these. Don't get me wrong. They're ugly.
I would too.
But
dude, these would be a great airport shoe because they're comfortable like a regular shoe, but they're like really ugly. But they would work like you wear the tan pair or even this brown pair. The brown pair is not really grown on me. The tan pair is grown on me, but you wear these with like some sweatpants.
Oh yeah,
you could pull them off.
It's just a funny looking shoe, man. So which 9060s are you gonna do a video on, or is it under wraps?
Champ sent me the green pair, and then they sent me a green pair of 1906Rs.
Yeah.
I guess it was like a pack.
Okay, that 1906.
I've had those in for like a week.
Yeah.
The 1906s are money. I love the colorway. I'm always a green and white. Love those. It's like Celtics colors. Like it's a good color. And the green pair of 9060s. I've never tried a pair on, so I'm very excited to give you like my first genuine reaction
I'm curious
to trying them on because they look really wide, but
like I still haven't wore these.
I know everyone loves them
out in public yet, but the Desert Vibes one from JD Sports, I walked to the Braves stadium in those the other day, and I was like, okay, these are pretty good. Walked a mile there, a mile back. Pretty comfortable. I liked them.
All right.
Do I like the way they look on my foot?
So I got to try a pair.
It's not my favorite. They're just a little wonky. I got to get used to them, but they are cool. They're definitely cool.
I'm excited to try them.
Boy.
I guess New Balance is innovating because we also have these crazy another form of loafers that are drawing a lot of controversy. The 1906L. I don't know why it's called the L, but it's the loafer. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. It's basically it's just a 1906, but the top is everything from the toe box and the back heel is cut, and it's just a loafer, and there's no laces, there's no nothing. These are money as well.
I
I'm a fan of
want
these.
this shoe so bad for no reason
These are
at all.
so ugly that they're cool.
Like those with like a nice like chino or something, like a nice little dressy pant. You could
No,
style
dude.
these.
You know what I'm thinking
You're
that
doing
these go with?
wearing chubbies.
I'm going jorts. I got a pair of jorts
Yep.
in the closet. I'm wearing these to a country music festival with these and get a little cut off like t-shirt.
Dude, that would be so funny. I actually
Count
like
me in. Long white socks pulled up all the way.
oh,
Just so ugly that it works.
like dead ass. I want these so bad. For like
What's retail on these?
it's
Because this has
probably
got to be such an impulse purchase.
yeah.
No
Like
price.
if I were to walk into any store and these were sitting on shelves, I'm leaving with these. That's like
Yeah,
all
I
day.
probably would too.
I probably
Unless they're
150.
like $180. They're probably like 120, 140
I would
tops. I
think.
can't see them being more expensive than a regular 1906. So
It's not bad. Who did
I'm here
this
for it.
model first? Was it Comme des Garçons? Like someone had a collaboration, right? It was like all black and then all white. We talked about them a while ago. I just can't remember. I feel like it was
There was
CDG.
a brown navy pair. Here,
I don't think they came out yet though. It was like a preview.
So we had a brown navy pair, and then there was an
Uh-huh.
all green pair.
I think it was in that collection, the green one, right? Yeah, those.
Juno wannabe.
That's what it was.
Those are cool.
Those
I like a lot.
They look a little dressier because there's no mesh, but I still think
Those
that's
you could
kinda
wear
a
with
cool
like
shoe.
dress pants. Yeah, the mesh I
Yeah.
think makes them look kind of grandpa-y.
Yeah. It's just I think the only reason I really love these is because they are the this is never that 1906 that I never got, but it's just a loafer version. And I'm like, hey,
100%. I'm gonna see if they're on Goat. Actually, any of these
essentially
loafers.
they're these just little
Yep.
different.
Yep.
And I love wearing those. Dude, I'm like nervous to wear these now. I looked them up the other day and now these are going for like $500-$600. And I'm like, now I feel weird.
Which one? This is never that.
The up there. And they were sitting on this website, man. And I should have bought 2 pairs. But I wore them every day for like a month, and then now I'm like, oh, now they're expensive. Now I'm like kind of nervous
The
about
black.
wearing these.
Do you have the Black Friday pair,
Yeah,
bro?
what are they?
What
going
size
for
do you
now?
have?
9.
There's no pairs for sale on Goat. There's a 9.5 for $380, and then there's one size 10 for $2,000.
It's just like
And then there's a size 11 for $700.
like what? And that pair was sitting on the
There's, like,
website
no
too.
pairs. That's one of those weird ones that's like, I don't know, that you just can't like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like
Yeah.
they don't exist. People don't sell them.
Yeah. Well, they make a limited amount, sell them out, people wear them, and then it's like, oh, cool, no dead stock pairs, which is kind of cool. I don't know.
100%.
I'm never gonna see anybody else with those on, which I like. Oh, but what else? What else on the New Balance train?
Couple more New Balance, and then we got a fun one to wrap it up. These 2 models, I'm gonna let you take it away on these because these are right up your alley. The New
for
Balance,
sure.
I don't even know what models. The New Balance 1500, made in England.
Yeah, England. These I love. I have wanted the 1500s for so long. They're just expensive. It's one of those that like retails for $230, and I'm like, every time they release them, because they release maybe like 4 colorways a year, I feel like, and every time they come around is when I'm like, do I want to spend $230 on a pair of sneakers? I'm like, I don't know.
When I saw Made in England, I was like, God, these got to be expensive.
That's a bag. But this one and the other pair, because there's 2 of them, 2 of my favorite colorways. Like, New Balance has used those
these are
colorways a
gas.
few different times, but like that's just a good looking shoe. Is it $230 good looking shoe? I don't know, but I would rock the hell out of
Not in
these.
my mind.
Yeah. But
But
yeah,
this could be another one of those New Balances that like don't exist in
they
4
do.
years.
Yeah. Every time they release these or like their limited sort of batch colorways, mainly it most of the time it is like a green and sort of rusty color. They sit for a little bit, they sell out, and then they resell for $600-700, and then you're never gonna get them again, which is a bummer.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but cool shoes. I would wear both. New Balance, if you would return my emails, I'll take them. I'll take them.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, last on the list. What do we have?
Pringles Crocs. We kind of alluded to this
Man,
earlier. It's not letting me share my screen.
Of course it's not. Why would it be easy?
There we go. So they released a couple of different pairs of I keep seeing this camera ad down here. They released a couple of different pairs of these Pringle Crocs. They released these crazy boots that can hold a Pringles can that are actually gas. I'm a huge fan of these. But these were just like the crazy promotional ones, and then they dropped some regular Crocs with pretty cool design actually to them as well.
The mustache like on the strap is so lit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. These are what in the world? I didn't even see these.
I haven't either.
It's a slide, Croc slide.
Not my favorite, but the other ones look good.
The boots are cool. The regular ones are cool. Crocs are just like whatever you buy Crocs, you have like a normal like regular color pair, and then you have a crazy collab of some sorts, whether it's the Lightning McQueens, the Pringles, the Shrek Crocs, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like whatever your favorite thing is, you get that as like your staple Croc. And they're or the cowboy boots or whatever. But
that is
the boots are pretty cool. The Pringles boots, I like.
I would love to
I think
see
they're going for like $100
on the Pringles
No,
Crocs, bro.
no.
Just have but not even the mini cans. Like you got a full freaking Pringles can on each side.
That would be crazy.
Walk into the office.
Dude, the midsole is so thick on these.
You'd be a giant. You would.
Yeah, I would look like a crazy person wearing those for 30 days.
Pumping gas, dude, and everyone's just like, what?
You even got little chips coming out of the midsoles.
That was a cool touch. That was a cool detail.
I do like the top of it folds over too, so you got a Pringles logo on the inside as well as the outside.
I didn't even realize that until you said it. That makes sense.
Yep.
Gas, dude.
Cool stuff.
Straight gas. Well, that's pretty much it today. Nothing wild. Just keeping you guys updated. That's what we're good at doing. But
keeping you updated is exactly right.
Yep. We will see you guys next week, and thank you for listening. Peace out.
Peace.